Alright, so the things you're going to need is obviously your M3 Plus solenoid. You're going to need some Phillips screwdrivers and Allen key set. First thing we're going to do is take our front grip off. Just slides right off. And then we're also going to take our back grips off. The best way to do this I've found is try and separate by pushing up so you can get that kind of like that front lip off, and then you push forward and down to unhook the rest, just like that. And we'll just slide this around and pull the back of the grips off. Set the grips aside, and the next thing we're going to do is take out the 2 bolts holding the frame on. Alright, so we'll take our 5/64 Allen key and take out these frame screws. So there's the first frame screw. This solenoid should help improve reliability, make it a little bit more efficient, make it shoot a little bit better. And it's what's going to be coming on all the latest dye guns. So we'll carefully separate our frame here, just like that. And we can see the old solenoid right here. First thing we're going to want to do is very carefully unplug these connectors. So as you can see here, we have 4 bolts holding the solenoid manifold in place. We're going to take our small Phillips head screwdriver and take those out. Alright, so there's the old solenoid manifold. There's the old solenoid, I think they call this the pilot valve. And then we're going to take off this little back block. So now that back block come off just like that. And what we're going to want to do is push the spring and the spool out of the manifold, just like so. And we can set the old manifold aside. Just going to clean off these O-rings and apply a tiny little bit of grease to it. I'm going to be using some Dye 33. And we can drop that in, just like that. Take these screws out. We're going to want to make sure that we have a gasket in there. And put a tiny little bit of grease on that. And we're going to line the back block up with our manifold, ensuring that this line matches up. Take our little screw that fell out of here. Alright, now we'll attach the solenoid back up to it. Make sure that our O-ring is in place there and it's in good shape. This can only go on one way, so that way you don't have to worry about putting it on the wrong way. The Dye was smart enough to machine a little block into it. Same thing with these, just hand tight. Don't take it down too far. Alright, next thing we're going to do is get our screws and our gasket. We'll use the screws Dye gave us. I'm sure there was a reason for that. First we'll take our gasket, place that on the solenoid manifold, and place a very small amount of grease on it. And the next thing we'll do is, I guess we'll put the solenoid on first. Then we'll worry about our wires next. Next thing we'll do, take our frame, And just snug both those down.